entertaining afternoon, a great atmosphere at Sixfields and a big 3 points.
Hey, look, ultimately, great to get the 3 points, but what a day for our football club overall. You know, the celebration, everything the club had put together, the town came to the town and, you know, filled out Sixfields, which was brilliant, you know, and I'm just glad for all the people who came that we could give them the 3 points and the win today.
We've spoken to Fraser Horsfall. He said the crowd made a difference. The noise of those clappers kept them going today. You're going to do them at every home game now, Jon.
Oh, wow. Well, wouldn't it be great if we filled it out from now to the end of the season? It'd be excellent. And I'm just pleased for the football club. It really is a good feeling around the football club. And, you know, on a freezing cold day today, like it was, to have it filled was just more heartwarming. It's brilliant. It's brilliant to see our town support our club.
Now at 3-0, we thought it's game over. You've responded well to the big crowd today. You've got the game in the bag here. Didn't quite go to plan. Tranmere, to their credit, came back into the contest and it was nail-biting towards the end. But how important was it, Jon, that you hung on to that 3-2 lead and collected the 3 points in the context of the season as a whole?
Let's get it right. Tranmere are a very, very good side, you know, and I even knew at 3-0 that there was still potentially something in the game, because you see over the last couple of games here, there's a pattern appearing. Win with, you get the advantage, get a couple of goals. Win against here, and it just whips up, and it's very difficult to play. And it's not a case that we're at all trying to sit back. We don't want to sit back, but it's just so hard to get out. And you know, people are sat in the stands and you don't feel it. When you're out in the middle and you feel it heavy against you, it's just relentless and it keeps coming back on you. And unfortunately, we conceded one around, I think, probably 78, 79 minutes. And then it made it a little bit nervy. And then I felt the penalty from the referee was extremely soft. It wasn't a penalty. Pablo and Aaron are right there, and they've blocked him off. The lad falls over, and next minute it bounces off his shin and the ref gives a penalty. So I thought it was extremely soft.
It was a very nerve-wracking last few minutes to watch. It probably was for you as well. But to your credit, to the Cobbers' credit, I don't remember them giving away a chance to Tranmere to get that third goal. They defended pretty well and kept Tranmere out when they needed to most.
Yeah, look, we talked about a few things at half-time and how we needed to come out, and the next 15-20 minutes was very important. And I felt it was hard to gain control against that win, but I felt we showed a little more composure than we did on Tuesday night in moments. And then it was a fantastic goal from Mitch, and then you felt that we could control the game, but obviously we didn't. And just those last few minutes, we obviously changed shape in the end, put an extra defender on, and I'm glad we saw it out.
I think we would say amen to that, Jon. What about the first half? You had the 2-goal lead and your skipper stepping up with a couple of very important headers from corners.
I thought he led the team very, very well today. Fraser was on the front foot, won every header, and he was totally dominant on set pieces. The delivery was spot on from Sammy and Mitch, and wow, that's what you want from your captain.
And just on Fraser, contract negotiations ongoing with him, hoping to get him to sign again at the Cobbers, Fraser Horsfall?
Look, I'd hope to, but let's be realistic. You know, he's ambitious, and we're in constant talks, but you've got to let him also play his game, and we'll just see. We need to be in the league above, I'd suggest.
Well, let's say you can do that. It's looking pretty good, isn't it, Jon? 11 to go, you're in second place. Bit of a gap between you and the sides outside the top three. You're well placed. Nobody's taking anything for granted, but you're well placed.
Look, all we need to do is go game by game, and you know, we've seen over the last week or two that it's been tough for us. And I've talked about balance within the squad. That's the first time I've been able to put a really balanced team out today. and I thought it made a hell of a difference. I thought we played some great stuff in the first half. I really did. And then I had to look after Jack Salvi. I had to make sure I took him off, and I had to see the bigger picture there, and that was tough. I didn't want to, and no one knows the constraints, what you got to do and who comes off. Josh Eppiah yesterday in training, he's only warming up, and his other calf goes. He's out for another 2 to 3 weeks, and these are the problems we keep having. But we've found a way to get through the last couple of weeks, and you know, it's tough, but I was so pleased to put that side out today. It felt like we had real balance in the team today.
Just a word about Sabi then. You took him off. You're making sure he's okay. He's going to be, all things being equal, available for Carlisle a week today. Got my fingers crossed here, John.
Yeah, all being well, and just, you know, you just see how they react and they recover, and I think that's the important thing. And you know, against my goodwill, there's no way I wanted to bring him off. No way. I thought he was brilliant today, and considering that's second game in a month, and all the games we've had, and him trying to keep his fitness when he couldn't go out running, and he's only been on the grass 3 days. A fantastic performance from Jack Salvi today.
Just to be clear.